I mean, look, we are not in the position of instructing India. I think that India, as a global player, really is a Vishwaguru of the world. Ukraine never attacked any other country, like your country. Your Prime Minister in Samarkand said that it's not an era of war. I mean, we hope that India would be involved and engaged into global issues and challenges. It was a great one. I'm very excited to be in India, both professionally and personally. Personally, I've been in India for probably 7 times in Puttaparthi, which is a small village near Bangalore, inside Sri Satya Sai Baba's ashram. And he's my beloved guru, so again, being here as a deputy minister with my official visit is of a huge excitement. The conversation with the deputy minister was efficient. We discussed the very wide agenda of bilateral track, digital transformation, human assistance. Of course, I briefed the deputy minister about the military situation, which is quite difficult, and the reality where Ukrainians live when 10,000 of Ukrainians have been killed. These are civilians. When the civilian infrastructure has been damaged and broken and by the missiles attacks. So I think it was an important conversation, and we hope that our political dialogue would be much more intensified. And I also invited Deputy Minister to pay his visit in Kiev for the political consultations that we are supposed to have. He's there. My president will also do so in case if the phone conversation will take place, and we request this phone conversation. I think that India, as a global player, really is a Vishwaguru of the world. And this is what we also feel in Ukraine by actually fighting for the values. This is about justice, because the war that we have is not about NATO, it's not about the United States, it's about justice, because Russia has been questioning the very existence of my country. Within our history of 1,500 years, Ukraine never attacked any other country, like your country. We never has this imperialistic and chauvinistic attitudes towards our neighbors. So I think for us it's crucial that we are the victim of the war, of unprovoked war, of the neo-colonial war. So we also feel that we have this arbitrary by promoting these values of justice, of peace, as your Prime Minister in Samarkand said, that it's not an era of war. I mean, we do support this purely and fully, but unfortunately we have aggressive countries who question the existence of other countries, and then the question of India's involvement as a leader in the global south, as a G20 presidency. I think that we hope that India would be involved and engaged into global issues and challenges, economic challenges, energy challenges, nuclear challenges to a greater extent, because Ukrainian issue is a litmus paper today.
Ma'am, how do you see India importing energy from Russia? How do you see India importing energy from Russia?
I mean, look, we are not in the position of instructing India in their economic ties with other countries. We only think that it's crucial to diversify all of the resources, not only energy but also military resources, because what we see in my country, when you are dependent from Russia, they will always use this blackmail instrument. So I think that India should be pragmatic in diversing the energy resources, in diversing military contracts, in diversing political interaction, and we feel that there is extraordinary time that we live in, and as my president Volodymyr Zelensky says, extraordinary times need extraordinary decisions. So of course Prime Minister Modi, with his 3D policy of democracy, dialogue, and to my knowledge it's diversity, I think that this 3D and no era of the war and strategic application is really, really important. So we hope that India and Ukraine would be, even though we're distant geographically, but we will become closer physically and politically and in many other ways.